Alright, I've got some supplies, got my coffee, and these are all fabric related paints and markers. And what we're going to do today is decorate my Harbor Freight canvas bag to take with me to Vegas. This is going to be my art supplies, and I'll have this on the plane. And I just thought it would be fun to add some little travel-y kind of things on it. We have some art words here from the Deco Arts stencils. There's travel related words. And then we have some arrows from Tim Holtz. And we have some funky square. I don't know how well you can see that. Here we go. Some square shapes that I cut out myself. This is foul. You know, you put this in your notebook to divide your sections. Got that from Office Max, I think. And then there's an assortment of different brands over here. So we're gonna get going on this. I'm not sure exactly how I want to go about adding all these different parts, so we'll just wing it. I do know that I want some of these kind of rounded off squares as my background. Let's see if we can get this bad boy to fold down some there. It's gonna be interesting. Alright. Now, I'm not sure if I want to attempt to stencil pounce these on, because these are, some of these are more of a guided with the bottle kind of thing. I might kind of just draw it on there myself and then fill it in. I think I'll do that. We have a Marby pen here, which is still sealed. Alright. This will be good for doing the edge, so we can get a good point out of that. Because I don't necessarily want to have to worry about cleaning all this fabric paint stuff off all of my stencils either. Yeah. See, there's a double tip thing there. What's this stuff? Fabric Speedball Blue and metallic silver. I got these off the clearance aisle, so those could be fun for something. And we have the scribbles and the tulips just for going in there. So there we go. I guess I really don't need all that out, do I? Put them back in this pouch for now. This color is going to be super fun. It is shiny deep turquoise. Alright, blue and metallic. I've got my couple different kinds of pens. Alright, let's do a little test here. Let me make sure this can actually work before I start trying to draw with it. Yes, it does. I think I want a few of these on here to go behind the words. One other thing I want to see. This tiny pen is a permanent fabric marking pen from Japan. I got this at Tuesday morning. They super fine tip. Let's see. My concern is if I'm having black borders on all of my shapes, when I put my words across, is it going to be too much of a border, if that makes sense? Because I don't want the word to disappear within the pattern. So I'll just put a few of these shapes on here. This is going to be a multi-step process because certain colors will have to dry before I can continue on with something else. And I don't think I'm going to video all of that because that would be a very long video and probably get bored. So what I'll do is I'll do a bunch and then I will come back on the video and show you where I've progressed. So let's see. Alright, so there's some fun shapes on there so far. I like that. Let's put a few over here. on the end. And of course, you know, when you carry something around like this in public places, you're going to have people ask you questions. So we've dubbed our bags our airline, what did we call it? Our airline travel art bag or something like that. I thought I would tell them, well, I bring this stuff so that I can keep my sanity while on a plane. Then I wondered if they would make the agent come over and speak to me because I'm possibly a mental problem. So that would not be funny. Not making it to my destination because someone thinks I'm a lunatic. It would be horrible if they confiscate my art bag thinking that I have drugs in it because I said something about being sane. Why, yes, I do sniff my pens. Not really, but... Alright, I think that looks good for that side. I don't know how you can see those. And then let's come over here. What side did I do that on? We want to... Let's go in the middle this time. Or maybe near the top. I'm trying to make sure I leave some spaces for the words I want to add. So they're not always over a pattern zone. This would be so much easier if the bag was actually flat, but we'll make do. Now my friend Gina Ahrens, she's made quite a few of these, and she has a video up on her channel. You could probably search for it. I don't remember what she called it. I think she called it something to do with decorating her art bag or something like that. But she did some different techniques with hers. It's pretty cool, so you can see how that turned out. And I think there's a few other people who've done this as well. So this is not an original idea with this Harbor Freight bag. There's quite a few of us who have these and are decorating them or have decorated them. These are a great bag because of all the extra pockets on the outside. You can, you know, you got these bigger pockets for larger items or large collections of particular brand of pen, and you got smaller ones for individual things. One bad thing about cutting your own stencils is you get little rough spots, like right there. So you get stuck on them and you fling your marker everywhere. Alright, I got one more end to do. I think here I will do... What did I do over there? I'll just do these three here. Yep, that'll work. Alright, enough of that one, I think. Now I had another one I thought might be fun. I don't think I actually got it out. Let's see. Just digging in my big old stencil binder real quick. And let's see, where did I put that one? Maybe some of those. Or would that be too much random shape things going on? Well, that might be kind of neat, right along the edge there. Let's see if I can get that a little more cooperative. I think I'll just put a couple there. Yeah, this lumpy nature is very difficult to work with. Just be patient. Take your time, and you can get your little pattern to work the way you want it to. And if you get all scribbly and weird, you know, just throw some splats on it and claim that it was there to begin with, was intended, right? Alright, that looks kind of cool down there. I think I'll put one here. There's no wrong way to do these. You know, you don't really need to worry about your colors or composition. You know, just have fun. Fill them in however you want. However makes you happy. If you do it and decide that you hate it, you can always come back in and cover the whole thing with gesso or some other kind of fabric paint. See, now that shifted on me and messed me up, so I'm just going to adjust the stencil. But you can cover it up and do it all over again if you want. Let's see. I think right there would be fun. And maybe one there. I'll do another one. Alright, I think that's it for that shape. Let's just look real quick. Oh yeah, see, there's great spot there for create. Imagine would fit there. Serendipity, plenty of room for serendipity. Cool. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, I've gone all the way around the bag and I've added some shapes and a few words where I think they would look good. And I should have lined this up a little better. My A kind of ran off the bottom just a tiny bit, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. And then we have this one here. And this one, I pulled out that other stencil of lettering and created that word. And then we have travel over here. And now I'm going to use my markers and colors and whatever other colors I can find to fill in all these different shapes. So let's see what this says. Oil-based ink cleans up easily with soap and water. Best to use on cotton, poly blends, linen, rayon, and other synthetic fibers. I don't see any restrictions for what to use on paintbrush. So let's see. Do I have something to squirt that onto that's not going to mess up? Alright, here we got a palette. We'll just spooch some of that on there. Get a brush. We have a brush that's shorter. No, I don't like that one. That one's kind of stiff. That might be a good idea. Alright, I'm going to put this in this rectangle-y square space here. Now I'm just kind of trying to make sure that the paint really goes into Let me zoom in there for you. Really goes into the fabric. Like, I don't want it just like on the surface. I want it down into all the little grooves. So I'm just kind of, you know, working it in those little spots just to make sure it's got kind of a full coverage effect. And obviously if you're doing this on a project similar, then you put it on there how it makes you happy. We got one square of color going on. And I'm going to continue on, and then I will come back and show you my progress on the bag. So you don't have to watch me fiddle around with every little space. And I'll see you in a little while. So here we are, and the bag is now done. Let's see if you can... There we go. Here's side one. I used an assortment of different things. I've got some that came up more flat than the others. This is a silver, but it ended up looking gray. This turned out fantastic for shiny. And then I had a few touches here and there to give it, you know, a little dimension. And some splitty splats as I went along. And here's the end. And the next one. This was a real nice color too. See if you can see that. It's kind of got a metallic look to it. This one I added some glitter on top. And then that one. And now we're all ready for filling it up for my trip. So I hope you like that and gives you some inspiration of what you can do with one of your bags. You can get a regular old canvas bag, or you can find one of these at Harbor Freight. They're a pretty good price, and they always have sales on them, so you can get them for a really good price. So I hope you're having a great day. If you are new to my channel, I'd like for you to hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned to future videos of projects that I complete. And please like and feel free to ask questions. Have a great day. Bye.